20% time.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to From the Banking, where we are 10 minutes away from the start of the 24 hours of Le Mans and Formula One Spanish Grand Prix qualifying. This is being live streamed on YouTube, but it's also been published on Spotify as one of our episodes. As we had no episode planned, so we thought, stuff it, why not? We'll do something like this. Good laugh. So we've currently got the formation lap starting at Le Mans, and I'm going to hand off to Amber because Amber knows a lot more about what's going on in WEC as a whole, I think, than me. So, Amber, who's on pole for hypercars, first of all?
God, we've got someone singing. So on pole position is Kevin Magnussen and his BMW. BMW number 15, I want to say, but it could be wrong. And yeah, it's nice to see K Mag on pole for once in his damn career.
Yeah. I, I cannot tell you the last time I saw Kevin Magnussen on a pole position, I know, I
Actually,
watched his
that's a
Spa
lie.
6 hours, and I know he drove really well in that. So, well, which
Yeah.
you guys we liked him from this weekend?
The last time I
There's what, we've got
remember it
Spanish Grand Prix
was,
qualifying. Yeah, go on.
God, it was that really rainy session when he was in Formula One with Haas. And like no one could
Of
better.
course, yeah, Brazil
Yeah,
2023.
there you
Oh,
go.
how did I forget that? No,
That's the
that's bad. That's really bad. I should not have forgotten that.
That's the last time I remember K-Mag being on pole.
Before that, I'd be like GP2 or something I'm doing.
Yeah, but, like, even at that, he got absolutely swamped in I think it was for the sprint race. He got absolutely swamped and ended up way down in, like, 17th.
Yeah.
Just has
Honestly,
things.
this should be good. I'm looking forward to this.
But yeah.
It's gonna be a good weekend of motorsport. We've got
Yeah.
Spanish Grand Prix, Le Mans. We haven't actually got much else, but I mean that's all you need really for a
No,
weekend, isn't it?
but
Le
yeah.
Mans all
I
you need
mean,
for a weekend.
yeah, Le Mans is a fucking weekend, bro.
Yeah. Le Mans covers literally half of the weekend, so we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, 51AF course just saw there, Robert Kubica. I have no idea if he's starting, but I can tell you he's racing. Is Kubica starting in the car, actually? That's a good question. I have no idea.
Number 83. I'm not seeing his name on this list. So,
Good. I'm just gonna say for the record, by the way, if you are listening to us back on Spotify, Amazon Music, or whatever your platform is, if you don't want to listen to us rabble before the sessions start, and want to listen to our reactions for when the sessions start, if you skip 5 minutes, you should be
okay.
at the start. But don't quite quote me on that. I'll maybe go 3 or 4 and then just see where we are because they're on the most lane straight. They're going pretty well run.
Yeah.
So we'll see when they get there.
Yeah, but as as happened in the Ferrari challenge earlier today at Le Mans, the funniest thing, two cars stacked into each other behind the safety car.
I was watching the Ferrari challenge earlier.
Yeah.
And have you seen the crash they had on the Mussolini Straight towards chicanes?
I've seen like photos of it where
It's a
like the car
very
is getting
weird
lifted
crash.
up.
Yeah, because literally
Oh,
coming side by side and he just clips him and he just goes flying in the air. And it's like, the hell? How does that happen? It's quite a scary crash, but he was
yeah.
fine as far as I'm like, got the car pretty quickly. But
No.
it's a really awkward crash, you know what I mean? It's one of the ones that
Hmm.
it's just what happens. Like, how the hell's that happened? Bit odd.
Yeah.
We've got Sir Mark Cavendish.
So yes, the cyclist.
Yeah, I've never heard of him before, I'll be completely honest, but hey, he races in some form, so I'm all for it?
Yes. He is a cyclist. He's won the Tour de France more times than I care to count.
I think it was like
So
35 it showed down the graphic, or
yeah.
something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, I've got the F1 credits starting now. Have you got F1 on as well, Amber?
No, I've got the World Cup of Darts. But I will
No, of
put
course.
F1 on. But I will put F1 on.
Jesus. I
Oh,
reckon I couldn't really tell you who's gonna get pole here in Formula 1. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Obviously,
yeah.
Kimmy's always quick,
Also, yes,
but yeah.
there's my man Oscar Piastri. Sorry. As they were saying on the commentary, WEC is coming back to Silverstone next year.
Oh,
What do you think
yeah,
about
look
it?
at that. All for it.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited for it. I'm trying. I've got a couple of friends who are Silverstone marshals that I met at Formula E, so so I've already said to them, "Hey, when applications come out, send it my way. Send
Yeah,
them
send it
my
my way as
way."
well. Because
Aye,
me and my sort of got this idea, right? We're going to try marshal a different track each year. So like this year we're doing Croft for touring cars. Next year we might do Donny or something like that. You know,
yeah,
I might see what I can do. I might do a little bit persuading.
yeah,
Mother, could we go to Silverstone to go with work? Because it's kind of work. You know,
yeah.
that'd be sick. Man. If I could go to
It's,
work. I'd be 16 as well,
I
so I'd be able
think,
to do it.
yeah, exactly.
It's perfect timing.
Next year, my bucket list is my race list is really weird. It's going to be one 24-hour race, whether it be Spa, Nürburgring, or Le Mans. Hopefully, some form of Grand Prix, Formula One. Looking to do something at Zandvoort, and obviously all the not kill meetings, Formula E, wherever they end up. And so, yeah, I'm going to spend more time out of the country than in the country. But
I think next year, my best case scenario would be depends what system as well does, but if we do hope servicing will not kill me, maybe do a
yeah,
bit with the bikes, marshal the BSB as a for just for a
yeah,
laugh really.
yeah.
Then do hopefully touring cars, but depends. It's literally this year. The Saturday is his birthday, and the Sunday is the
Mhm.
9th, so it's all right.
Yeah,
But next year the Sunday's on the 8th, but I don't know if she's going to care, and I'm not sure she'll be 19. But it's her
yeah,
18th birthday, so we've not even asked her. We said, yeah, it's fine. But I think Julie up to her to be like, yo, do you care? Mm, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. We'll figure out whatever, you know. But yeah, and then hopefully maybe whack at Silverstone. Depends on my luck,
yeah,
or just any event really that isn't not kill, you know.
yeah.
And hopefully a bit of rally as well. Maybe a little trip up to Aberdeen, go watch some World Endurance Championship racing. Not World Endurance,
World
World
Endurance?
Rally Championship. Yeah, no, yeah. So 51AF course, go flying over a jump in the middle of the Aberdeen forests. You know, uh,
Hell
great
yeah,
fun.
hell yeah.
Oh,
You know,
but
it's
you've
really
got them
weird. You're
coming
saying
round.
that, and I've got the little Lego figure in my hands of the 51 Ferrari.
I think I've got a Ferrari Le Mans car in here. I do. It's not a Ferrari, it's a Porsche. There we go. I've got. I got my Porsche. Porsche aren't racing
Oh
in this.
yeah.
No, it's kind of sad.
I
We got
believe
30
there
seconds to
are
go
some Porsches, like brand of car, but not
in
Porsche.
the hypercar.
Yeah,
But here we go. No, we've got 20 seconds to on qualifying. About 20 seconds till Le Mans starts. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming round the final chicane now. The Porsche
yeah.
safety car peels away down the right hand side, and we are about to go racing for 24 hours in Le Mans. Here we go. Pulling the start finish straight 2x2 formation. Here we go. When's the green gonna drop? It is going Le Mans! We're going flying down towards turn one now. Magnussen's dropped back to third place. And
Oh, of
the
course he
Cadillac is
has.
taking the lead already. I'm not who's in it, but Kevin Magnussen dropped to fourth place already on the opening lap. He's been rattled down the order. The LP2s are right behind him as well. Everyone through cleanly so far. We haven't seen what GT3s are doing though.
Yeah. The race start is under investigation.
Of course it is.
I mean, it
God
always
knows what
is.
happened there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kevin Magnussen is not even in the top. Is he third? I think. I'm not sure
Yes,
if the
he's
15 or
P3.
20 BMW. P3 currently
He,
Magnussen. Number 12 Cadillac is in P1, but he's got
yes.
Rabbit Eagle BMW behind him. Rabbit Eagle, sorry. Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, that's another cat. Is that another cat? No. Is that BMW? It doesn't look like BMW, but I don't know. We're going to change the lead here. I'm not sure who's in the lead, but somebody's in the lead. And, oh, the
Somebody's.
Ferrari side
It's.
by side!
Oh my god, Ferrari,
Oh,
don't!
goodness me. Oh, the shot all
Ferrari!
around the place is mental. Down the back of the mist lane, straight they go. Cadillac's pulling one side as well. On the 58, of course. This is why people come on.
Ferrari!
And the Cadillac's going for the 51A, of course, go for both of the
My
Ferraris in one
God.
straight before they hit the second chicane on the brake,
You've
and as
got
the Cadillac
24
got
hours
it,
to sort this
he
out,
has.
boys. Oh my God.
There
You've got
you
24
go, ladies and
hours to
gentlemen.
sort this out. Okay, Rennie
Whoa.
Rast in the number 20 BMW is P1, and the Cadillac is P2. K-Mag is still in P3.
Stevens in the Cadillac and P12, P2 by number
Yep.
12.
Well, Stevens number 12, yep.
The 51A, of course, making a move there as well on the 19 Genesis. There we go, cleanly by. Good move. What a start to Le Mans. A good bit of action down the mid lane straight on the first lap there.
Yeah.
I don't think we can take a breather yet either, because there's another move by Ferrari in 50A, of course, going front of the same Genesis car
Ooh,
again.
the number
Move
30 LMP2 that Dorian Pan, Julian Andlauer, and Richard Verschuur is in, they started 7th in class. They are now up to 3rd in class.
well, hey, love to see it, you know?
We
Jack
love that.
Doohan in the LMP2 class as well is currently running in P4. Any other big names that I can talk about here? Yeah, still Rast, Stevens, and Magnussen 1, 2, 3 in hypercar class. LB2 is I'm gonna let Amber pronounce that name.
LMP2, Job van Utert. Apologies if I said that incorrectly.
That's why I let Amber
You
do it.
can.
And then I'm soon Andela in P2, and then Quinn P3 with doing P4 as well there. Drudy
Yeah.
P1 in LMGT3. Schmid P2 in
Yep.
LMGT3 in
Yep.
87 Lexus, and Hanksworth P3 in the Lexus 78. And coming to complete
Hanksworth?
the third. No, huh? Hanksworth, yeah.
Did you just say Hanksworth?
Hawksworth. Hawks,
It's
Hawks,
Hawksworth.
right, shut
Hawksworth.
Oh man, this is why I'm not a professional commentator. But the GT3s have kept it clean on the first lap. Love to see it. So no incidents so far. In
Yep.
terms of Formula 1 qualifying, car just couldn't get their first few laps in.
Yeah.
Currently car science P1, but that's not going to last for long,
No.
unfortunately. As much as we'd love to see Carlos get pole, it's not happening.
I mean, he himself said that the car isn't good around this track, so.
Yeah, his car's so no, car's so much as Madrid now, isn't it? Because yeah. Right, so Rast is pulling it a little bit here at the lead,
Uh,
not massively, but he's got a little bit of a gap coming in there.
there is a 0.988 second
Yeah,
gap,
almost at the second.
so not much. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a visible gap though. You can see it, you know?
Yeah, like you can
But these
see
cars
it.
are rapid, to be fair. You know,
Yeah.
you see a gap and you think, "Oh, that's a pretty big gap," and they're there and yeah, it's
And then
crazy.
they're like there. Yeah.
Habsburg is a little bit close behind Magnussen in the
It's
35 Alpine hypercar. I don't think
about
he's close enough to make a
a
move
half
yet, but
second.
he's got the pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely there.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure we're on board with the 8 Toyota. Oh, look at this bit of race on GT3s.
Well, yeah. That is Sebastian Buemi we're on board with.
All right, I did not realize that. Right,
God.
so Daniel
And you
Harper
call
making a
yourself a
move.
Formula.
Yeah, shut up. I do not call myself that for the record. Daniel Harper in 69 VW goes through there. Clean moves. There's a massive traffic jam in Formula 1 pit lane, so shows the hooks at the moment.
Yeah.
I've just got a traffic jam, and Formula 1 while we are getting some action going in the 24 hours of Le Mans. I'm
Nice.
going to ask you this as well. LMP2, you look on the live feed, all the logos are the same all the way down. Why is that?
Yes. It's because they all use the same car. So every single car is an Orica, and it's just different liveries and potentially like different things inside, but it's the shell of an Orica. So
Right, fair enough.
instead of, yeah, that's the Orica logo. That did throw me off at first as well, but
Right, so we're keeping it just going. Hey, run on, you know. There's not very much to comment at the moment, you know. Tick no over the
Arran has
radio,
disappeared,
007
or have
SNR,
I disappeared?
and I can't hear it
I
because my
have
volume's too
disappeared.
low. Amber, could you tell us what the radio was, or do you know? Do you not know either? I think Amber might have crashed. I'm not too
I
sure
cannot
here.
tell if I have disappeared or Arran has disappeared, so I
Even though
am
she just
just gonna
lagged out
keep yapping.
massively.
It's me
Whatever.
because my internet's killed itself. Sorry, my internet killed itself.
Yeah, so if we look at the, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, did you get that radio
Got
message
too
from
many
the
things
007 Aston
attached to
Martin?
it. No.
Hmm?
Oh, no, it's just plain.
No, you didn't.
It's
Right, so we've got a grid
low
progress
powered, low
graphic,
grip.
which has just gone away while I was about to talk about it. The second I was about to talk about it, it just instantly went away.
We've still got 10.5 minutes in F1 qualifying, so, but nothing really interesting has happened. So,
Yeah, we're starting on a hot lap here, double purple sectors. Carl Sainz still P1 at the moment, but only 7 cars of lap
no.
time, and as I said, the Hulkenberg goes P1.
Yeah.
Followed up straight by Verstappen, who will go for a 6.352. 16352. LGT3 all staying a decent pack at the moment. As in, like, the sort of, yeah, they were a decent pack at the moment. A couple of them a little bit of gap, but
Yeah.
nothing absurd at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so we're almost 10 minutes
Uh,
into Le Mans 2026 action
whoop
in
whoop.
the hypercar class. Genesis 17 getting his hands busy again. Who is
Yeah.
it? Let's go for the move that I have no idea. I can't see. We've got hypercar graphic. Thank you for that, guys. And we've taken away hypercar graphic. You give me it for 2 seconds when I need the graphic. Come on. Give me my graphic. There we go. Right, thank you. It's Sebastian Buemi going for it. That took you.
There we go.
No, it isn't. It's Conaway. Right, so it's Loiterer 17
Mike
on
Conway,
Genesis.
yeah.
Won a course. Sebastian Buemi over the radio with Toyota at number 8. So just a report on match and text times there. Nothing too interesting. Pulled the rest of P17 at the moment, 93 Peugeot. Peugeot are 70th, 18th, so dead
Ugh.
last in hypercar at the moment. And
You
F1
know,
qualifying in Q1, currently in elimination zone.
I should like Paul di Resta because he's Scottish, but I really don't. Lewis Hamilton has done the fastest times so far.
That's until Lando Norris comes around. I'm joking. So
Yeah,
after Lando and Piastri come around, I'll be able to tell you your bottom 6 at the moment.
but only one of them deserves to be there.
Also Piastri, obviously, 'cause he's the one who's there for me at the moment. Also Piastri P5, good final sector from him. Now GT3 getting their hands a bit dirty here. Bit of
Lewis
action going
Hamilton
on
has got a
to
black and white flag for driving unnecessarily slowly.
who cares?
I mean, yes,
Also, it might be everyone said about Peugeots or dead last, I'm not sure. Because I believe that there's more than 18 hypercars, actually. No idea. But yeah, GT3s are going pretty well. Amber, have you got track map there?
I do.
How far around the
You're in
hypercars
cheat.
compared to the GT3s?
God, don't ask me that.
Like, we're gonna get lapped
So
anytime soon. What are
the
we looking at?
so the hypercars are in sector 1, and the GTs are just coming out of Mulsanne corner.
All right.
So
So
it
in
will
Formula
be
One, we've had Carlos Sainz go off at turn 10. I want to say. And then followed straight up by Fernando Alonso, I believe, going off at turn 11. Both going to the gravel,
Lance
both
Stroll.
got back on. I should have known
It
that.
was Lance Stroll. Yeah, you should have guessed it
Oops.
was him.
Right.
I think.
So heart of race team at number 23, Aston Martin. Adams have been told, get your head down. Yeah, let's go, man. I st- There's such a thing as first name, his last name is Adam. So
Yeah,
currently in drop zone, we
Johnny Adam.
have Esteban. We've got Sergio Perez, Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, Fernando Alonso, not Fernando Alonso. Oh, yes, Fernando Alonso, but not in this order. Alex Albon, and
Yes.
then Fernando and Stroll. So Fernando's winning the Mini Aston Martin Championship.
I
And
mean,
the
was
number
ever in doubt.
17, yeah, number 17 Genesis update, by the way, has been overtaken by both of the Toyotas. There's a little trip, a little dip into the gravel there as well from 007 Aston Martin in the hypercar class as well there. Don't know if you caught that. Here we go. Another move being made. Looks like no idea who it is. Genuinely could not tell you. I think it was LMP2 that.
Couldn't tell you.
The LMP2 it's hard as well because they don't even have like the colors for them, so you can't really like look at the
Yeah.
colors and go like, right, who's this might gonna be? You know,
Yeah.
I believe it was number 30. LMP2 getting overtaken for the lead in the class. I believe. Keyword believe.
Believe. Yeah, that's why I like WEC Plus, because you've got on what I'm watching on, I've got a big where the live stream is, and then on this side I've got like a timing sector, and it's giving me a map. It's giving me who's in the lead, who's not, what fights are ongoing.
I've just got TNT. So the 4 minutes to go in Formula 1 qualifying, a bit of a traffic jam in the pit lane as those in the bottom six go out to try to survive, and those as well go out to try to secure the survival.
Yeah.
In top three for the hypercar class, we still have the number 20 BMW Rast in P1, number 12 Cadillac Stevens P2, and Kevin Magnussen in the BMW 15 in P3 as it stands. LMP2, we had 28 car of Van Uterrit, was it?
Yeah.
It's
He
Van
has
Uterrit now.
actually just
And
set the
then
fastest
30,
lap of the race
has he?
with a
Alright, fair
time
enough.
of 3
And then
minutes
30
and
Odeler,
38 point and Lauer. Julian and Lauer.
yeah, Julian Andler in P2 in the 30 car, and then Quinn in P3 in the 4 car, and then Jack doing our Formula F1 driver in P4 in the 24 car. And talk about Frenchman, Pierre Gasly is coming to start his lap in Formula 1 qualifying at
Hell
the moment.
yeah.
Good time in that.
For the
And
yes,
in LMGT3,
GT3.
we have 23 Giroudi car in P1, 87 Schmidt in the Lexus, P2, 78 Hawksworth in the 78
Well done.
Lexus. And I can't tell who. Is this the number 77 Ford has a bit of a bodywork damage on the rear? I'm not certain to find about. Looks like it.
Yeah,
And number 2 TF Sport is reporting 88.
88. So Stefano
It's 77, I'm sure.
Gatsu. No, it's 88.
88 Ford.
Yeah, 88 Ford.
No, he's 77 truck. Not truck, tuck.
Well, no. Why did that look like 88 to me?
He's not.
Yeah. To be fair, I
It looked.
looked on one side. I didn't get like a good look. It was a double number, and I guess I just guessed 88.
Yeah. It's a bit.
But no.
It looks like a stock car, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's not a stock car, Aaron. It looks like one almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fairly good so far. The LMGT3's head onto the Missile Lane straight, but the hypercars come round the final sector at the moment. So Cadillac running pretty well early on in the race here. P2 in the 12 Cadillac, P5 in 101, and P6 in the 38 Cadillac. Looking strong so far.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's too early to obviously give my predictions, but will they do well? I would say, will they do well? Yes. I'm not going to predict where they will be, but I do feel like Cadillac will do well. They won't be last, put it that way. Now I've said
I
that,
know,
they're
for
gonna
having two,
all 3 of them
yeah,
are gonna crash.
don't wish that. But for having only
I
2
mean,
BMWs in it, the 20 BMW of Rast and the 15 of Kevin Magnussen at the moment, in 1 and
yeah.
3, both on the podium, is quite well done so far.
Yeah, but
And
it will
as
not
well,
look like that in 23 hours' time.
I know, love it again.
Hell
Right, so
yeah.
we've got F1 qualifying finished up at the moment. So we have Ocon, Albon, Perez, Bottas, Stroll, and Alonso are all eliminated from qualifying 1. Carlos Sainz makes it through by the skin of his teeth,
Oof.
even though it's 2 times the session, right? So give me a break. As Hamilton tops session with Russell P2, Leclerc P3, Antonio P4, and Nico Hulkenberg P5. It looks good so far.
Hulkenberg. Where
And
did
McLaren,
Nico come from? The
God
McLaren
knows I was watching
67.
this.
Yeah, it's like, like, it's great that
Yeah,
the
no, don't get me
I
wrong, it's
mean,
brilliant. Yeah, happy days.
the Audi is so much better than the Haas. You've got to admit
Yeah.
that.
And while Formula 1 goes to ad break between Q1 and Q2, Kevin Magnussen is a bit under pressure here by the 35 Alpine of Habsburg, who's also a bit under pressure by himself of the 101 Cadillac of Albuquerque.
I mean, you can keep going back and say Habsburg is under pressure by Albuquerque, who's under pressure by Bamber, who's under pressure by
Yeah,
Giovinazzi, who's under
it's just
so
because of
like,
Q, you know, everyone's under pressure and just put the pressure on, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, it's quite close running here in the Hypercar class. It looks like there's going to be a move possibly with Albuquerque there. Oh, no, that's not him.
Ooh,
That's Magnussen getting overtaken by Habsburg over here. There you go. Radio side by side. Sparks fly as they remain side by side all the way down. Good racing there. Uh, I think
yep.
Habsburg has got that place, is it? Or is it Magnussen that retained? I'm not sure. Habsburg has got the place. Magnussen falls back to P4 and he will have Albuquerque right on his rear there and he pulls out, has a little look. Does he pull alongside? Not yet, but he is right behind poor old Kevin Magnussen there.
Oh,
Starting from
Kevin.
pole and he will keep P4 for now.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Jules Gounon and Victor Martins have been spotted.
There we go. So I messed with my phone now, which F1 podcast. So yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, Sebastian Buemi P13, number 8 Toyota, Giovinazzi P751 AF Course, Magnussen P4 in the 15 BMW, just some of the bigger names there. The rest P1793, Peugeot, Stevens P2, in the Cadillac 12, Nielsen P8 in the 50 AF Course. You know, it's a bit of a awkward stage here because we're waiting for the hypercars to catch the LGT3s and have that all
Yeah.
that chaos would happen because it's
Yeah.
great fun to watch that when it's all on. All the chaos is great, but it will also cars are really close. Cars can make moves here, but everyone's sort of remaining sort of where they are, not making the move unless they sort of have to get by the car. Like, they're just
Yeah.
slowing them down. You know, I will say no, as I do say that. Albuquerque does look a little bit eager to get past K-Mag as Habsburg has already pulled a bit of a gap there on Kevin Magnussen. What say is that 1 or 2 seconds, Amber?
3.
3. There you go. See, that's a lot, you know?
Yeah.
So I suspect Albuquerque will not be wanting to sit around and wait for this. I think he's gonna want to get by, get his foot down and
Yep.
get a crack on. Yeah.
The
But I say
number
that, he's got a teammate right behind
48
him.
in number 48 in LMP2 is yay close to getting lapped by the number 27, who is Mattia Drudi. It's yay close. But if we're talking about God, the number 20 and the number 57 are very close. I wouldn't Actually, I think it's the number 2 now, but I'm seeing on the track map that their little bubbles are just, like, on top of each other.
Yeah.
So
Mag, I think, survived this time round. No, he hasn't. He's been overtaken. I didn't even notice that. Albuquerque into P4 people. K-Mag got to P5 and he wore Bamba in the Cadillac looking around for a move there with Giovinazzi approaching at a rate of not with Nielsen not far behind him as well. It doesn't look good for K-Mag early on here. He's getting a bit swarmed. It's a very slow swarm of bees, but he's
yeah.
getting swarmed. I think
The
Bamba will sit behind here
Stefano
and then
Gatso
go for
from
it.
Proton Competition has received a black and orange, which is car 88, because he needs to repair the rear of the car. So I was right, it was 88.
What car?
Car 88, the
The
Ford.
88.
Yeah.
How is it? It's 77 on the broadcast.
I mean, that's what Race Controller's saying. It's the number 88.
My God, I'm not even questioning at this point, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure
Yeah.
that must be like, yeah? Why am I getting a phone call? Hold on. Ignore my unprofessionalism. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. This isn't going to speaker. Dude, I'm on a live stream with the podcast watching Le Mans. What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? I'm live, mate. I'm live on the podcast. What do you want? You're not on speaker, mate. No chance of putting you on speaker on a live stream. What were you calling me for? Is that it? Okay. I don't even know what that phone call's about at this point. I genuinely have no idea. But we get to my favourite part of Le Mans, one of my favourite parts of the first hour, at least. LMG3s are getting lapped on hypercars. This is going to be interesting. Let's see
Yes,
how
a
it all
lot of blue
plays out.
flags.
Yep, and a lot of action on the most lane straight as well.
Yes. F1 qualifying 2 has started, but no one
Mhm.
has come out the pits, so
Yeah, what I find good about what was I going to say? My brain's gone. Yeah, Le Mans as well is the responsibility for lap for lapping safely is on the car who's doing the lapping. So
yeah,
the LMGT3s just kind of stay where they are. They don't really move, which is the best
yeah,
thing they can do. And
yeah.
everyone's got to move around them, you know? So it makes it safer, but it also makes it more interesting as well. Because you've got basically a moving chicane on the Michelin straight.
Yeah,
And just anyone on the track really at this point, you know? Uh, as the 77 or 88, as we don't know, 7788 at this point, is getting
yes,
lapped by the hypercars at the moment. K-Mag's got a little bit of a break there, putting a McLaren LGT3 between him and the Cadillac. That's a pretty well timed move by
yeah.
K-Mag there to get a little bit of just mercy for a minute. Giovinazzi almost to the side of the McLaren. That
Antonio,
was close, but he has got through safely, and he will push on, get past the rest of them. Probably will have want to have a look at Bamba soon, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. You know, as
mhm,
Ooh. And also it's worth noting here as well. Both BMWs are on full medium sets early on. It's a good sort of mix between who's on mediums, who's on hards. You know, everyone's taking
yeah.
a bit of it. I can't speak. Genuinely cannot speak today. It keeps out. I was telling my mom earlier the same thing. I cannot speak today. It's horrific.
Bit of both.
Yeah, everyone's got some hards. Everyone's got some mediums. You know, not everyone's gone hard. So I've still said about medium. So it's
Yeah,
good. It's good. It's interesting.
yeah. I think we'll only see the softs in the last, like, 25 minutes of the
Yeah.
race.
I'm noting as well here, K-Mag's closed up quite a bit to the 1-1 Cadillac as the number 7 hypercar has come into the pit lane. That's Toyota. And that's a bit odd. But then here we go. Very Cadillac having a look
Mm,
at K-Mag here. He wants the move. A very derelict pit lane there. Looks really odd going down it. Looks like a splash of fuel for him, clean windscreen, and he'll be on his way.
Yeah.
As we get more lapping underway here, we've got the 38 Cadillac looking for a move. Is he gonna find it? Wow, the lap cars. If he does, then fair play, but Giovinazzi sat back
Yeah.
watching this.
Like, fair enough.
Not gonna move yet. Here we go, side by side. Oh, this is gonna get interesting. He's got him. He's got K like that. Quite a clean move into the first in the loose lane chicanes as Giovinazzi will have a look, want to get a piece of Magnussen next as F1 start properly qualifying too.
Yeah. Only took them 4 minutes.
Yeah, nobody wants to go out. Uh,
Yeah.
so the 51A, of course, looking for a 15 BMW to get past. Hopefully sooner
Come
rather
on,
than later for them.
Ferrari.
But yeah, unlucky start to the race for K-Mag here. It probably won't matter that much in the long run with
Yeah.
moves like this, taking us 24-hour race, but it's
Yeah.
still not a great way where we start the race. Sort of morale doesn't really help there when you start P1 and you drop back to P6 when 30 minutes,
Yeah.
It's just not great. As talking of which, we have just got 30 minutes into the race. First 30 minutes done. Love to see it.
Uh,
Earl Barn, yeah, so Cadillac's now 2, 4, and 5 with 12, 101, and 38 in that order. Nielsen dropped back a little bit in the 50, of course, from the back of Giovinazzi. Not sure he's got caught up a bit in traffic there.
mm,
It was a
Potentially.
very
I'm not actually seeing him on the track map, so yeah, he's caught up in traffic. So
yeah, it seems so. As we've got more, this is constant with lapping at this point,
yeah.
It's just everywhere. They're going for it.
Yeah.
Uh, Magnussen on the lights. He's not letting anybody in his way.
Oh yeah.
He's pushing on a bit. I mean, Bamba's got a bit of a gap forming there. I think Magnussen's trying to stop that from forming. As any race driver will want to. He doesn't really want a gap to the car ahead.
Yeah. It's under
But
a
hey, was
second.
he? Yeah, but Kimani got him on a missile straight this lap, so that's already
Yeah.
a bit got the pace on it. What else are we looking at? The 7 Toyota has come back out. He's about 50 seconds back. The LP2 lead looks to be around a 6 tenth gap to P2. And everyone's staying decently close in that pack. Some bigger gaps, a couple of 3-second gaps I'm seeing at the bottom of the screen there, as Bastian Buemi will peel into the pit lane this lap in the 8 Toyota and drop back a bit. Yeah, it's gone pretty well first bit of the race. I think Rast won't complain about his first half hour behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Up to P1, no complaints there. Same with Stevens, really. I don't think he'll complain about P2 at
No.
the moment. Cadillac have been moving pretty consistently and pretty well, and they've gotten past K-Mag and they're getting up the road, so they're doing exactly what they need to do at this stage of the race, I'd say.
Yeah.
As bit of action
Nico
with
Hulkenberg
K-Mag
has had his
again.
time deleted for track limits at turn 2 in the
Joy. As Antonio Giovinazzi pulls alongside Kevin Magnussen, former F1
Ooh.
contenders find themselves racing at lawn, and Giovinazzi slots past K-Mag with relative ease there.
The number
Yeah, no
30
complaints
LMP2
there.
has come into the lead because the 28 is he in the pits? He must be.
I'm not sure. I'm hoping so because I'd rather him not be off the road. I think that goes for
Yeah, he must
everyone
be.
really. Ideally, race cars want on
Yeah.
the road. But yeah,
Yes.
so K-Mag drops P7 now, but a bit of action in LP2 pit lane here. Quite a bit of action there. A lot of cars in. 29's in, 28 is in, 43, 9, and treble 2. They are all
Yeah.
into the pit lane. I'm assuming the 25 and the 44 have already come in at some point earlier in the race, but it moves Jack Doohan up into P3 as it stands. And K-Mag is keeping with Giovinazzi for now. He's keeping there as the gap to Nielsen remains fairly consistent at the moment. In Formula One, Lando Norris is complaining about rear locking, quote unquote, everywhere. I love to hear it as a Lando fan.
Get fucked.
Current order for your eliminations in Q2 are Gabriel Bortoletti P11, Colapinto P12, Behrman P13, Gasly P14, Carlos P15, and Hulkenberg P16. However, Hulk hasn't set a time yet, as his original time, as Amber said earlier, was deleted. So we've still got plenty to go in F1 in terms of final runs. We've definitely got plenty to go in Le Mans with 23 hours, 25 minutes still left in this race. As
We will
yeah,
not be
Magson's still
streaming
on pace for
for
that.
23 hours.
But yeah, it's not happening. Alexa, stop. I'm not talking to you, mate. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting start. We're getting a replay of the race start now. So yeah, Magnussen was just a bit slow getting his foot down, really, wasn't he? You know,
Yeah.
whether that car just slow under acceleration is just a hole, maybe, or I'm not sure. But he got just overtaken very quickly by the Cadillac and the BMW teammate of his.
Yeah.
You know, they were straight on him there, no
Uh.
hesitation. Just getting a replay of Ferrari Civil War as well down the Michelin Straight. That's still a bit crazy, but I get they're not teammates, but you know, it's still a bit like you're both Ferrari, you know, a
Yeah.
bit hairy there. And then obviously the Cadillac got past both of
Yes.
them. A good move from him. Not sure what number Cadillac
Yeah.
that was, to be fair, but I can't really tell you. Um, and then as you see Ferrari's Civil War in the background, you get the
Yeah.
number 15 BMW, number 20 BMW, sorry, slotting into the lead of the race. And then we cut back to just some more replays of cars slotted through. We're getting the LMGT3 start now. We haven't actually seen this yet. Everyone was
No.
very spread out for this start.
Yeah.
They were very spread out at that start there, to be fair. And yeah, everyone just making a little bit of moves. No major dramas. McLaren
Yeah.
turning a bit of a kamikaze into the first chicane. And
As they
some
do.
side-by-side action down the mid-lane straight. Hypercar stuff here,
Yeah.
actually. What we're looking at here? I couldn't tell you. I could 22 making a move in the LMP2 class, and we cut back to the live feed with Rast still in P1 overall. And he's starting to come up
Mhm.
on the back end of the LMP2 and LMP2. Yeah, LMP2. I had to say it 3 times to realize that I was right. Yeah, so coming on the
Yes.
back of them, gonna be interesting. We've got some LMP2s in the pit lane here as well as some LMGT3s, which I think it's just a bit of refueling, bit of cleaning, nothing too major. We've had any tyre
Yeah.
stops yet. If we're changing tyres this
Although
early,
a
something's gone wrong,
lot
really.
of
But we've
the
got final runs in
hypercars
Q2 starting at the
are
moment with Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris in a little bit of trouble here.
just a bit.
Yeah, Oscar Piastri P10, Lando Norris
Come on,
P8.
Oscar, move your arse.
Nico's got pace here. Audi's got pace here
I
as a whole, I
didn't go
think.
through. Oh yeah.
So it'll be interesting what they do. There's about 3 LMP2s in like 2 car lengths in the pit lane there as well, by the way. So that'll be interesting to see how they come out. I'm not sure. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Not really showing us that at all here, by the way. TV direction. I think this is it. Maybe.
No.
Not sure. Well, I can't say that number 3 LMP2 car. That looks brill, by the way. No,
Yeah.
that's not a bad looking car. But the gaps in LMP2 now are spreading out a bit more as people have come to pit in this. Same with LMGT3, I imagine, as Lexus lead 1 and 2 at the moment after the leader came in. I'm not sure who the leader was actually, couldn't really tell you. But yeah, Lexus 1 and 2, 87 leading that pair, 78 P2. And yeah, all
Nico Hulkenberg
pretty
got
going
a
well.
black and white flag for
20
driving
minutes.
unnecessarily slowly.
I mean, I don't know. Just leave the guy alone. Nobody cares. It's always
I
drive
know.
faster. What are you gonna do? Nothing, man. I don't really care. Just drive faster, please.
Yeah. And when you
Uh,
drive faster, you get track
I will.
limits.
Yeah, I will say. Apples keep dropping my watch. I will say that the VCAL this weekend looks brilliant. Lawson goes P8. I have to say here is Isaac Hadjar in a bit of trouble here. So Hulkenberg goes to P10.
Uh,
Hadjar's in the pit lane. He's in P9, and several people behind him on the lap here. We've got Behrman, Bortoletto, and Gasly all coming to the line. Let's see how this goes. LMGT3's in the pit lane. Behrman goes P12 only that all he could do. Can Bortoletto push Pajar down? No, only P12 Gabby. Both the Alpines coming up next, Pierre Gasly, followed by Franco Colapinto, just 10 seconds behind him, and they'll be the final two. Pierre Gasly into P13, he'll be safe. If Colapinto gets up into the top 10, Hulkenberg will again be P11. Let's see what's the order going to look like to go. P13 for Colapinto, so Hulkenberg remains. Your knocked-out drivers are Arnold Lindblad, Gabriel Bortoleto, Colapinto, Gasly, Oliver Lemon, and Carlos Sainz. Interesting end to Q2 there. And shaking his head in the car, obviously not happy. But George Russell topped that session. Leclerc P2, Antonio P3, Lando P4, Hamilton P5. But that top five is split by 0.150. Woofed.
Jeez.
It's gonna be an interesting Q3 there for Formula One,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
as LMGT3 about the entire grid's come into the pit lane. Like, I think there's only four
Pretty
cars on
much.
track to LMGT3 at the moment.
Yeah.
And I can't remember his full name now, but 20 BMW has got a 7-second gap and the lead, while P3 to P7 is all split by about a 5-6 second gap between them. Going pretty well. Toyotas are 16th, 17th, Cadillacs are 2nd, 4th, and 5th. BMWs are 1st and 7th, Alpine are 3rd and 10th, Aston Martin are 9th and 14th, Ferrari are 6th, 8th, and 13th. Genesis are 11th, 12th, Aston Martin are 9th and 14th. And we've had an incident. There's a GT3 off Iron Links GT3. 61 has spun. He's cutting across circuit. I wouldn't really do that if I was you, mate. That's a 61 Mercedes Iron Links. Iron Berry, it looks like. Not sure what's happened there. As we've got some cars on the pit lane for Hypercar as well. The 35 Alpine, the 38 Cadillac, and they cut off the Hypercar for the course to do. Every single time I was up reading something from that. But yeah, so burying an instant there. So he's been advised by his engineer to keep a cool head. After that, I mean,
Hmm.
it's just a little spin. Shouldn't matter what that much in the grand scheme of things, but run very wide there. Did he touch the wall? Oh, he's hit the wall. Barry's hit the wall there. He's got massive damage to the front right. The
Yeah.
number 61 Mercedes in the LMGT3.
Yeah.
That is a big hit to the wall. And that
Yeah.
does not look good. And we get a replay of his spin. He's just lost take onto the mid-lane straight. Just rear stepping out. I would like to cut back to the live feed and
Hmm.
see what's going on there now with the 61 Mercedes.
The 61
Yeah, it's completely shattered the
Mercedes.
front right. Yeah, that radio shouldn't be
He's
funny.
falling down. He keeps falling
Sorry,
down.
it's just a radio message. I may have damaged the front splinter when we can see the wheel when looking at the car head on
Yeah, when you
as
clearly
we lead on
have.
down G3 class. Yeah, Hawthorne has come in. Yeah, we're waiting for the leaders to come in for the hypercar class. Kim Answer's come actually. I think he's changed tyres, maybe something like that. He is now P11 as it stands. So your leader of the cars at pit is Buemi. So whether or not
Mhm.
he'll come out and lead, I don't really know yet. But we'll see.
We'll
So
find out.
yeah, we'll find out eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see a replay of that Mercedes incident catching the water missile chicane.
Yes.
It's a bit of an awkward way to go off. I might have punctured the front right, is what I'm
Mm.
thinking. Because he just kept going wide, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming he's gone in with the same speed he's gone in every single lap, and there's been an issue where
Yeah.
he's not realised that by the time he realised he's in the wall.
Yeah.
But not enough for full course yellow, so we're
Yeah.
all good and green at Le Mans, except we aren't. There's a yellow flag out somewhere as we wait to discover the cause of this yellow. It's right in the middle of the pit window there, so this is big enough to cause a full course yellow, then that will cause a big issue, and it goes away, so we're safe. The cars that have pitted, everyone is gonna big sigh of relief there as Sebastian Buemi,
Yep.
who's the leader of those guys pitted, set fast lap with a 3:28.195. The Bamba's looking for a move actually there, as we cut off to see some random
Car
bloke in pit wall.
29 has had 5 seconds added to their next pit stop. It
In a
didn't
24-hour
tell me
race.
what it. Yep. Yeah.
This is not
It's
so a bit
ridiculous.
pointless. As the top four all come in here, number 20 BMW, number 12 Cadillac, number 101 Cadillac, and number 51 A, of course, have all come into the pit lane this lap. As you've also got 17 Genesis and an 83 Ferrari A, of course, are both in as well. So everyone who hasn't pit in the hypercar class has come in now. So where will BME come out? Will BME manage to come out in the lead of this Grand Prix? Not this Grand Prix, this endurance race. I'm thinking this is
Six and a
Formula
half
One or
a
something.
dozen.
So
That's why you don't watch both at once.
yeah, so we're still Lemmy's not got it yet. Lemmy's just come around to the first of the two final chicanes here at Le Mans. He gets in a second. He's gonna have to lead here, surely. There's no way he doesn't.
Oh yeah.
He's got a lot less virtual energy, but yeah, he will get the lead here off of the 20 BMW as car number 14 has passed over to the next pit stop as well. I'm not sure who that is. How would you care to enlighten us?
Car number 14 is a LMP2 of
Oh, that is.
Gibson. Tobias Lutke. I'm probably saying
All
that
right.
wrong, so apologies.
Whatever
So,
it is. So that's 5 seconds for a pit stop. That's for race start infringement, aka you want information. Numbnut.
yep.
I'm not calling him a numbnut, by the way. Just saying that's like how the FIA would phrase it. They didn't have to make it
Yeah.
professional, I'd imagine. I can imagine being on the race control. Why do you get fast penalty? You jump the start. I'd love to see that. And I've
Yeah.
got an ad break.
Hey.
F1 qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to commentate on this until WEC decides to give us WEC again.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Lando Norris coming out of the pit lane in the fabled number 1 for only reserved for the world champion. Who was world champion last year, Amber?
I'm not listening to you watching WEC. I've
What are
genuinely
you
got
watching? This is an ad break.
not
Have you still
with
got WEC?
yeah with
For God's
FIA
sake.
Plus, FIA WEC Plus, free uninterrupted
This is
WEC.
horrible.
Yes. So
Right.
I'm
So I'll commentate on
I'm
F1, Amber.
currently
You
seeing
commentate
everything
on
that's
WEC.
Sebastian Buemi's in the lead
Yep, we
with
know that.
Rennie Ras P2.
But
Habsburg in P3, Bamber P4, Conway P5. Even though he was like slightly off with his pits. Will Stevens is P5. Felipe Albuquerque is P6. Felipe Albuquerque is P7. K Mag is P8. And Giovinazzi and Nicholson are P9 and P10 respectively.
happy day. So Formula 1 qualifying is coming on.
Number
Max Verstappen will be the first one round. And the drivers we have got in this qualifying session are
Philip Hansen of
Charles Leclerc,
the number 80 the number 83 Ferrari just told his engineer to shut up 3 times, and he was just not taking the hint.
fair enough. So cars in Q3 are Max Verstappen, T-Pose Russell, also Piastri 35-point lead, Lando Norris number 1, Charles Leclerc, Charles Leclerc, Kimi Antonelli. He's got a nickname which I can't really say live on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. Lewis Hamilton, your 7-time world champion. Isaac, no, I just tried the Haja, and Nico Hülkenberg.
Hülkenberg.
Love to see it as he makes Q3. He's had the pace all season to be in Q3, to be fair. He's just not had the
Yeah.
luck. He's been P11 constantly, hasn't he? As
Yeah.
Verstappen will come around to finish his lap through the penultimate corner. At the moment, we've got a yellow flag out. I will tell you that for free. Verstappen, will he get round to get his lap in time? I don't know who's off, but somebody's off. Charles Leclerc is off the road. We don't know what's going on, but Charles Leclerc is off the road. We've been told Charles
Charles.
Leclerc is off track. We've not been told red flag. Charles Leclerc is somewhere. The onboard camera is broken. There's a red flag being
Charles,
shown. We
what
are
did you
not
do?
being shown what has happened to Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is in the wall. He's had an incident. Charles Leclerc is out of qualifying
For
three. Charles
fuck's.
Leclerc will be P10 at the start of tomorrow's Grand Prix, as long as he doesn't have to replace any parts of his car. The front of the car is completely destroyed. The suspension looks fairly intact, but there's a big old impact on the outside barrier. The Lebanon sponsorship has been ripped off there. It
But
looks
hey,
like it's at
guess who's
turn
in
4.
P1? Guess who's in P1? Guess who's in
Oscar
P1?
Piastri is P1, to be fair, but that is a big
But yeah,
blow for Charles Leclerc.
oh,
A week
Charles.
after crashing out at his home Grand Prix and hitting the wall in qualifying at Monaco. So what happens there, Charles Leclerc? We come to turn 4, breaks 50-meter board, comes through, taps the curb, and the rear end steps out, catches the grass, and there's nothing he can do that. Oh, that's a big impact into the wall there for Charles Leclerc. Just comes round, the rear steps out, and he's on the grass. The front suspension locks, and there is no brakes
There's
for
nothing.
Charles Leclerc there. That is it's unfortunate for
Oh,
Charles. Really unfortunate there. You hate to
yeah,
see it.
yeah,
Everybody likes Charles Leclerc, and
yeah,
everybody hates to see him in the wall.
yes.
Yeah, so in the meantime, we'll have a red flag in Formula One while they clear up the Leclerc mess, where he's going to be taking away the medical car after that one. It's a bit of a big impact there. So the G-force
Yeah,
sensor will have activated,
will have
and it's
gone
over
off.
30 Gs. I think it's 30 Gs. They will be taking the medical center to be checked out. But only
Yep.
Piastri and Verstappen were able to get a lap in there. So the current order is Piastri, Verstappen, Leclerc, Antonelli, Norris, Hamilton, Lawson, Hajar, Hulkenberg, and Russell. But everybody who down from Leclerc down hasn't set a lap. Obviously, Charles hasn't. We've got a yellow flag in Le Mans as well now, and that goes green fairly quickly as well. We've got some hypercars reaching the LMGT3s again here. So a bit of traffic, bit of slammy racing here for the hypercars
Yes.
as the Cadillacs make their way through this little park. I don't think it'll take long for him to clear Charles' car. It's not a massive crash.
No.
It's just a slow one really for him, isn't it?
Yeah.
But hey ho, yeah, it's been an unlucky one for Charles. He had the pace for pole as well, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, everyone in that top 5 was under 5 like a 10th,
Oh yeah.
so anything could have been possible for him. But it's an
Yeah.
unlucky day for Charles.
Yeah.
Buemi still leads no leg. No, I like to see that.
Yeah.
And I said to Amber before this recording, I've got to go half past 4 for a rugby awards ceremony, and I don't think I'm going to be going at that time. Still got F1 to finish, so might be slightly later coming off than I anticipated. But hey, you get more podcast time, and we get more live stream time and more motorsport time. So hey, I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. You know, it's not a massive complaint from my end. As the Cadillacs keep sweeping their way through the hypercar pack, I want to say yes. This is a Bambo, is it? I think it was Bambo at least. There's a 38 Cadillac in P4 slides through GT3 field, but he's got a 7 Toyota right behind him as well. Looks to be about 2 car lengths behind, waiting on that voice track. And we'll just keep watching that. Watch for a move possibly evolving
That
soon from the Toyota. But
is diabolical from the F1 race director. So one of the cameramen has zoomed in on the Ferrari logo that's about a couple of meters away from Charles' crash, and he's just kind of zoomed out where you can still see the Ferrari logo, but then there's also Charles' car. That's just diabolical.
you know, I will say no. Something that popped up there which I've never seen before in Formula One. They've actually got a new graphic. I don't know if you noticed that. If you listen to this back, then you probably will have noticed if you're watching it live. When Charles went off, they showed you what was happening on the track, but they had a little graphic that popped up on the top saying "off track
Mhm.
Charles Leclerc" and a little
Off
Ferrari
track.
logo on the side. Which honestly,
Yeah.
that's a really good idea. Because then if you
Yeah.
get those yellows where it's like something's happened, but it's not major enough to like show, You know, like, if somebody's
Warrant
run
like a
wide on a
safety
race or something,
car,
and
yeah.
there's a battle going on, big battle going on, it isn't like a
Yeah.
safety car thing, and they put up yellow, they can just pop up like, "This driver ran wide." Like, just like, that's what
Yeah.
happened, and just move on with it, you know? Happy days. Oh, look at the front of that Ferrari. That's a lot of
Oh,
damage, to be fair, for Ferrari to fix there.
yeah.
I don't doubt that we're back out for tomorrow, but I don't envy
Oh,
those Ferrari mechanics having to repair that this evening.
no.
So, boys, I know you're not listening to this, but, good luck. I don't think you'll need it, but
Forza Ferrari.
you'll need a coffee. You'll need some
Yeah.
coffee, definitely. Just get another
Make
replay of that
sure it's the
crash,
good Italian stuff.
or get another replay of that crash show. Just got a no grip there. I mean, the tyres lock left when he goes into gravel, and the brakes just almost like the brakes just don't work for him.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just weird.
he was complaining about brakes last. There's been a lot of complaints about the brakes, to be fair, in Formula One
Yeah.
recently. I cannot. There's a certain brakes manufacturer that some of the teams have been using because they differentiate between brake manufacturers, and there's certain one that a lot of people complain about. And Charles Leclerc was using them last weekend. Whether he's changed this weekend, I'm not sure, but it was the same again. Then I suspect that's not going to be great, A, for the
Yeah.
brand, and B, for safety standards. But
Yeah.
we'll see. As we're going to get back around soon. We've seen the Mercedes garage frantically getting ready to let George Russell out. Get some very warm hands on
We've
those
got a
tyre warmers.
yellow at Marshall Post 30 in Pweck, but
Yeah, we have. I I don't know what we're going to see here. Where is Marshall Post 30?
pass.
Right, so
I
we've still
guess
got
we'll find
yellow
out.
as Robert Kubica is getting interviewed off to the side. Yellow flag remains out at WEC in at 24 Hours of Le Mans. We've got three car sort of train here at the 35 Alpine, the 38 Cadillac, and the 7 Toyota. All having a good little look at each other. No any racing
Mhm.
going on yet, but we go green fairly quickly in Le
Okay.
Mans. I don't know what the incident was. I suspect we might be showing a replay of it, considering it was yellow for a good like 20, 30 seconds there. I'm suspecting a
Yeah.
spin, probably from a GT3.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. But we'll see. Oh, look at this! Little P2's getting through GT3s. This is a little bit tight here. It is some tight racing there, but these guys are some of the best in the world. They're gonna keep it clean, and they're really good at it as well.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
good at what they do. You know, a lot of flashing lights. I don't know if that actually helps or not, but
Yeah.
hey, I know they do it to make them aware of the surroundings, but if I'm an LMGT3 driver, I'm seeing that and I'm looking at them and going, I would say some words, but I can't really say them live on YouTube.
Yes.
Some word off, and then just keep driving. Like
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
at the point of fashion to effect. It's your responsibility to get around them.
Yeah.
So I suppose you could say they're sort of making them aware they're making them aware that they're there. At the end of the day.
But
It's quite interesting about it
they
because the
have,
hypercars have also just reached the GT3s.
but,
Also, if you want
you
me to go
know,
11 laps again or 10 this time, we'll go 11 laps as well. We go 11 laps as well. We'll lead in the race. We'll lead in the race. I think we'll lead in the race. But yeah, it's gonna be because when I think the hypercars will hit GT3 traffic here, and we'll hit LMP2 shortly after. We've been told 2 minutes for the qualifying restart for Formula One.
yeah.
Also, can I just know, by the way, in the V car garage, since they're doing the F1, not the F1, the
Yeah.
football thing all weekend, it is quite funny because all the mechanics have got the same shirt on. They've got like the V car one, and they've just got Hugo 30 on the back of it. Every
Actually,
single one of them has.
I think, because 30 is Liam Lawson's race number, so I think both sides of the garage has
Yeah, so it'll be
each
30 and then
driver's number.
whatever Arbor's number is. Yeah,
41. Yeah.
41. Yeah, there you go. Hamilton's not got wheels on his car. They haven't put Hamilton's wheels on yet. I mean, you'd think they probably would have sorted that before. I mean, what are they going to put on? Wets, you know? It's sort of a case of
Yeah.
he's going to be on softs. Actually, no, I take that back, to be fair, because it might be a debate of do you want to just wait and use new softs in a minute, or do you want to just go out on the softs you're on? I mean, yeah, there's
Yeah.
actually one decision left for. Yeah, I'll take that one back.
Uh-huh.
Lando isn't out yet. He's sat in the pit box waiting. I don't think he's in a rush to get out, really. But so we've only got 9 cars left in the session. Obviously, after Charles Leclerc had gone off, he was just joining us, then there you go, Charles Leclerc's gone off the road, and he has hit the wall, at turn 4. Charles is alright. You'll take away the medical car, after the incident. Just I'm assuming just as a precaution, because the G-forces which went through the car in the accident. But the car's been cleaned up. We've got 35 seconds until we are back racing at Barcelona. Not back racing, back qualifying at Barcelona. And we remain green at the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
somehow.
So it's going all right. You know, Oscar Piastri also not out yet. McLaren do not seem to be in a rush to get out here.
Mhm.
Seem to be pretty relaxed down there. We have the 35 Alpine under a bit of pressure from the 38 Cadillac, who's also got 7 Toyota behind them. So that's Hasberg, Bamber, and Conaway all
Yes.
in a bit of a queue here. You know, but nobody making moves yet. But they're all there. It's the Peugeots
Mhm.
having their own little battle on the back. The rest are looking for
Mhm.
a move on the 94 Peugeot. He's in 93 for reference, as Buemi has an 8-second lead of the race.
Because of course he does.
As we're getting back out at Barcelona, Lewis Hamilton in P6, and I get another ad break.
Yay!
Hooray! Just in time for Formula 1 comeback.
Oh yeah.
As Lewis will come round the track and get ready to start his lap. Kimi Antonelli is approaching turn 10 at the moment. I'm not sure I'm getting an advert with Jamie Chadwick at the moment, but oh, that's a big crash. That's not anything going on right now. I'm watching an advert with Jimmy Chadwick. I think
Uh,
is this like a documentary? Because it'd be quite cool to watch actually.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but chatters
Is
if you're
Jimmy Chadwick?
watching.
Hold on. Is Jimmy Chadwick racing this weekend?
I don't think she is.
Alexa, is Jimmy Chadwick racing the 24 Hours of Le Mans this weekend?
What would you like to know about Jimmy Chadwick?
Is she racing in the 24 Hours of Le Mans? All right then. Jesus, burn to social. Can't say, but with the helicopter shot there with Commands now, you can just see the exact place where Shaw hit the ball because he's destroyed the level advertising there. It's quite bad. Black and white flag for Shaw. I'm not Charles Leclerc. George Russell for driving unnecessary slowly. Again, they'll do absolutely nothing. It's just a warning, but
Mhm.
Russell only 400ths off the back of Piastri, but Antonelli only 14 tenths off the back of Piastri. So Piastri and Verstappen stayed in. They're happy with their laps at the moment, and they'll stay in. They'll go for another run with some clean softs in a few. Will Kim Antonelli get P1 on the first set of runs? No, he drops 2 tenths in the final sector. George Russell goes up 2 tenths. On the other hand, 3 sets 2. So this will be interesting to see how it goes here. Will George keep that time gain for the rest of the lap? Well, yeah. Amber, anything to report on from wet? George Russell goes P1.
Jamie Chadwick was a reserve driver, or is a reserve driver. So there you go. And
Happy days.
she drove 5 laps in the number 17 in the test day a couple of days ago. But
Happy days.
last
So
year,
current order for Formula 1. Yeah.
what?
Current order for Formula 1. We have Russell P1, and then 31 thousandths behind him, Piastri, and then 1.183 behind him is Verstappen, and the gaps are keep getting bigger. So right. So Russell, Piastri, Verstappen, Antonelli, Hadjar, Hamilton, Leclerc, Norris, Lawson, and Hulkenberg are your top 10. However, Leclerc, Norris, Lawson, and Hulkenberg all haven't set times. Leclerc will not
And
set time
Charles
in the
Leclerc
session
will
because
not.
he went into the wall. As we come back from ad break at LAN.
Yeah, not much has happened.
What a big pack of GT3s I've just opened to, though.
I mean, yes,
Side by
but
side, that is a 27 and a 32, I would say. Looks like it That's a
Mhm.
4th place in the LMP3 class. This is quite close racing, to be fair.
Yeah.
As Hajar comes back in full on, and the BMW will retain P4 number 32 car. And that's a send with a 77/88 of the Ford
Yeah.
Tuck. Did he make that move? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Right, okay. I thought he made that move there. He looked on the inside at the very least. Would
Yeah.
have been a good move if he made it. You know?
Mm.
Otherwise, no. Everything seemed pretty calm at Le Mans. We've got 3 minutes left in Formula One qualifying. Hawksworth is reporting small vibrations and issues with the tyres as they get older. And requesting the other sets to be balanced for the rest of the race, referring to tyres. As everyone starts to come out for the final runs at the Formula One Grand Prix qualifying at Barcelona. Whew. A lot of speaking there.
Yeah. You know, for someone who
Ben Tuck is going.
says they can't be a commentator, you seem to be doing a very good job.
Ben Tugg was side by side there looking for a move. He does get by. Ben Tugg, good run on the 27 Aston Martin. That is a good move by him there. Fair play, gotta give him it.
Fair play.
That was quite good. I didn't expect that, to be fair. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone on LMGT3 at the moment is just on mediums. Every single tyre is medium. At least in the top
Yeah.
18. As we get a radio from Tuck.
Yeah.
He's given Engine's given a bit of feedback, saying that he can go a bit backwards if he needs to on the brake bias, was it it was? Not 100% sure on that. Yeah.
Break barriers,
Yeah, happy days.
whatever
So,
they are.
we'll go back to Formula 1 now. Kimi Antonelli starting his flying lap. So, the time to beat I do not have because they are not showing us time to beat, but it is a teammate, George Russell, in P1. Kimi is currently P4. This is a bit important for George to try and maybe get pole
Mm.
position today. Obviously, title fight is not going his way that much. Bit of bad luck, DNF in Canada, and horrid luck in Monaco, which is a bit unfortunate considering he got penalties up. But fastest sector one from George Russell, 1/10 up on his own personal best.
Go on.
This is looking good. Lando 5 hundredths down currently on George Russell, but he's still in that fight, Lando. As Kimi goes 0.176 up on George in the second sector. So it's a purple second sector by Kimi Antonelli. How will George Russell respond? By going 3 tenths up. That's how. Kimi
Because
Antonelli
of course
goes
he
in the
does.
final few corners. This is absolutely brilliant. Kimi Antonelli gets a blinder lap in, goes 0.147 faster than George Russell, but George is on even more of a blinder. This is extraordinary stuff. Somebody's beating George in the first sector as well. So George Russell to the line goes 3 tenths faster than his Italian teammate. Lando Norris in P at the moment goes to the line, says 1-0 lap of the session. Lando Norris goes to P3, 3 tenths back. Piastri 2 tenths back on George Russell at the moment. Verstappen fastest in the first sector. Verstappen just down 5 hundredths in the second sector. This is brilliant. Can Verstappen snatch pole from Mercedes
Come on,
in
Max.
Spain? Piastri coming around the final corner now. Lawson goes to P8. Hulkenberg P9. Leclerc will stay P10. He is out. Piastri P4. Hamilton is faster in the second sector. Verstappen to the line. He's only P4. Massive mistake in the final sector. He's gone 3 tenths down. Something happened to Verstappen. Hadjar will be next to the line. What can he
Well.
do? P5 for Hadjar. Lewis Hamilton, fastest sector 2. He was faster than everybody else. Does he get pole? P2 for Lewis Hamilton.
Oh.
64 thousandths of pole position for the 7-time world champion. George Russell gets pole position at the Spanish Grand Prix. What a qualifying session that is. George Russell, take it out, mate. What a lap that was. That was brilliant.
Wow.
And on that will wrap up this podcast and live stream. Wow. So, an exhilarating qualifying session to end it. We are
Mhm.
currently green in lawn. This will end with 22 hours and 45 minutes left to go in 24 Hours of Le Mans. Amber, any final words you got? Sounds like you're dying or something, but you get the point.
That is my last word, clearly. No, I've
Right,
got
okay, fair enough.
nothing. Saved you saying it.
Hawksworth is just struggling with some rear braking there in a team radio message, but yeah. Go on, Amber.
Man, I don't know what you want me to say there.
I don't know. Right, I was then. So I learned a bit into the lawn. Hawksworth against on the radio. ABS 8 told to go to.
There's some rear locking.
So far in the
Yeah.
lawn, we've had a good bit of action in Le Mans. It's good. It looks like it'll be good 24 hours of racing. GT3 is
Yeah.
definitely one to watch. There's a lot going on there. Lewis Hamilton as well is definitely one to watch for tomorrow in the Spanish Grand Prix. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
he's hungry for it, you know? He's been quick recently.
Oh
He
yeah.
was quick in Monaco. He's been quick here. Kimi has
Mhm.
been shot down completely. 3 attempts off pole position for the 19-year-old Italian. It's a bit of a reality check for Kimi, you know? Yes, you're
Yeah.
quick, but your teammate can be quicker on your day, and you also got a 7-time world champion to fight with. But it's a
Mhm.
very important race tomorrow, in terms of possible shifts in the title fight, especially for P2 between Lewis and George. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes, yeah. So a lot to look forward to over tonight and tomorrow with the Spanish
Yes.
Grand Prix. But
Absolutely.
I think that wrapped up pretty well. Anything to add? No? No? Happy goods? Right, okay. Happy days. Someone will be choosing to the pit lane to end the stream. But thank you if you're watching. And if you listen back on Spotify, I hope that my commentary wasn't too bad for you. But thank you
Yeah.
everybody for watching, and we will see you all next time.
It was